It was wonderful. I can't say anything wrong ever. Hi, my name is Martha and I live in Lemon Grove, and I work for a company that does family visitations. I was leaving work to go on my lunch break, and then I had a visit when I was crossing the street, and I had the right of way. The street that I usually cross on, it's Laurel and Kettner, and the traffic turns, and there's 2 turning lanes. As I was going to step off the curve, which usually happens there due to the high volume of traffic, I was cut off by one car, and as I made my way to the second one, I just had a chance to look up. There was a shadow coming my way, and I think that's one of the reasons that probably I didn't receive more injuries, was because my body was not tense, but I was hit head on by a motorhome, and I basically flew through the air about 10 feet. That's where I landed. Because of that accident, I received injuries to my shoulder, to my back, to my neck, and to my leg. One of the reasons that I think I decided to get a lawyer was basically because the man denied he did anything. Even as I was laying on the floor, and one of the other passengers in the car, a passenger in the car, jumped out and stopped him because when I was laying on the floor, he was coming at me again. He stopped a little bit and then kept going. So I was able to roll out of the way even though I had injuries. And he still got out of the car, denied he did anything. So I talked to a few people after I'd gone to the hospital and I had tests done, and I just was seen because I had problems with my shoulder. And they advised me to get a lawyer because there was a police report and all that, but I had a lot of medical bills. So I called a lawyer that I used to babysit for, which is Bomberger. He has a law office, and he advised me to go with you guys. It was wonderful. Since the beginning, when I walked in, it was another gentleman. I think his name was Clemente. And he, very personable. They offered me something to drink, got all my information, and then I met Ross. He was really nice too. Basically, the people that I worked with was Stacey and Bonnie, and they were always there. Anytime I had a question, I know that the paperwork stated, leave a message and they'll call you back. But every time I called, they were right on the line. They would tell me to wait a few minutes, and they would take care of anything. It would have been nice to get more money, but I just didn't want to go through the stress of having to go to court and not go my way, because those lawyers were really something else. So, and one of the things that I'm gonna miss, and I hope I still get, is the newsletter, because I love the little Ryan's blurbs, that little things she does. I just love it. I think she's adorable. But thank you, everyone, especially Stacey. They should seek help, because I'm thinking if I had a hard time doing it alone, I don't think it would help, especially if you're fighting with an insurance company that is denying any of the injuries that you have. So I would recommend Ross Jurewitz Law Office, because they do a great job.